have I actually done here? What I've actually done is I've made like a board on wheels. That's what I've made. All I've got to do now is take a grinder to those screws and just get rid of the ends of the screws, because the reason I've used screws that are miles too long is because it's the only screws I've got left, and well, what's the point in going out and buying a load more screws when I can just use those and grind off the ends? Lovely. So I'm going to do that, and the reason I've made this board on wheels is because potentially somebody wants to buy those tyres from me. So I need to get this buggy off of them tyres, and I thought, what can I put it on? And I thought, I know. So I went on Amazon and bought 4 wheels for £2, £2.80 I think they were, so next to nothing. And I thought, you know, I've got plenty of wood lying about, so I'll put it on some wood. So now I'm going to about to wheel the buggy about. That's plenty long enough, you know, to go underneath it, and I'm about to wheel it about. Shouldn't have any issues, I hope. Anyway, let's get the grinder out and grind away these screws. Yeah, nice. Made a little bit of smoke while we were at it, but ground them away. Wheels are held on nicely. Only done 2 screws. I didn't want to do 4. I might have to add another 2 to each wheel, but 2 should be sturdy enough. I would have thought. I'm only going to be wheeling it from here to there, maybe outside if when I wash it. I'm thinking I was going to give it a lick of paint, but I don't think I'll bother giving it a lick of paint because it's just a wooden board, isn't it? So I might do if I get some paint at a later date. But now I've got to get the tyres from underneath that bloody buggy and put it on top of the board. So I think that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Let's do it. Bloody hell, that was a bit of a palaver. So much lack of space in here. It's really getting on my nerves now, having no space. It really is. Oh, it's one of these things that just gets on my tits. Anyway, yeah, a bit smoky in here still. I'm nearly dead, but we're alright. We've got the buggy on the dolly. It worked out pretty well actually, that dolly. I can move it about. Well, at least I could a minute ago. I think the wheel's fallen off. Oh, I don't know, but it's alright. It's worked out pretty well. Nice job. Alright, now what's next on the agenda? I went out rubbish picking this morning and got myself a nice pallet truck. All it needs is the wheels to be oiled up and a bit of oil so it pumps, because it don't pump. I also found a few other things. Still got those Mark II transit doors to sell that I found. Right, the whole reason I went out was to get a cardboard box from someone that I know, because I sold that Hoover Jr. to the Ibazaic, so I needed a cardboard box to pack it in. So but on my journeys I come across all this stuff. Got a DeWalt, looks like a well, it's like a box that you store tools in, not a toolbox, but you know, like a drill box or something. There's a lot of water in it, like to drain it out before I pour. Oh sweet, look at that. Spiders in it, look at them spiders in there. Look at all them. I reckon that's been in the ditch for a while. I found all this on the side of the road, the ditch. I like a toolbox, they always come in handy. So anyway, I've got that. And then I wasn't going to pick this one up, but it might come in handy because it hasn't got any holes in it and the zip works. It's got a load of junk in it, I'll get that out. Just a tool bag. So I found that, and then I was going along on my way back and come across this. Didn't have the motor unit with it though, unfortunately. It's got a very dirty filter. Doesn't have any motor unit though. Got no face on it. So I have no idea what actual vacuum this is for. No idea whatsoever. Yeah. So it's very unfortunate that it hasn't got a motor on it or a top or anything. I dare say I could probably get an old Henry motor, you know, lid, hat, roof, top, whatever you want to call it, and put a Henry one on it. The pin's in alright condition, it's got a screw thing on there. So the wheels are all intact, it moves. Filter's not perfect, it's obviously been used without a bag. Yeah, without a bag. So, yeah, but there you go. So I went and found them. Tell you what, I've been watching a lot of random American YouTube channels. I'm not going to mention them because some people might see my words as negative words. All Americans overreact and overpanic far too much. The particular channel that I was watching, when he was doing his wheel nuts up on his truck, he was went out and got the torque wrench and was panicking about the torque of the bolts. What the hell, man? Just do them up with a nut runner and that's job done, isn't it? There's my lovely box to put the old Junior in for the old Basic. I probably won't use all that packing that was in there. I sent out a distressed text message to my friends and said I need a cardboard box about this big and that big. Now one of them was like, yeah, I got one. I was just about to burn it. I was like, no, don't burn it, I need it. Give me all that packing as well. So lovely. That's that sorted out. Oh man, what else to do today? All Americans, man. You won't see me doing anything special by doing it by the book, that's for sure, man. Bod's job the whole way. Definitely. I really need to get on with this. My plans are, I'm just going to get rid of all the rough bits and just paint it. What I'm going to do is I've got a spray gun for the air for my compressor. So I'm going to get some paint. It's going to be a luminous green. Was it a luminous green or a luminous orange? I think it was a luminous green we decided on. I can't remember. I think it was a luminous green. Or it might have been a luminous orange. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get some paint, some thinners, put it in the old spray gun. I'm obviously going to prime it first. Don't worry about that. We're going to get some plenty of prime. But the paint's going to cost me a problem. The paint's going to cost the money, so I'm going to have to wait for that. Get some tyres. So I'm sorry it's a slow project, you lot. You know, some of you probably even might have subscribed especially to see the videos on this. I did say it was going to be a slow project due to funding and time, mainly funding. So just be patient, it'll happen. Don't panic about that. I want to get it going for the summer. I've got a couple of engines, going to put a nice engine on it. I've got a couple of motorbike engines. Hopefully one of them will be good enough. I better stick that on there. I've already got a chain, already got sprockets, everything's hunky-dory, everything's ready to go as far as that's concerned. I've already got brake caliper, I've got disc on there, I've got suspension, it'll be good for now. Even if the oil's gone in the shocks, the springs will still be alright for the time being. All I've got to do is get a seat and a steering wheel, and an engine, and some tyres, and we're away, so don't panic. A lot of people also said they want the old style informational videos back. So I've got plenty of things I'm going to do some informational videos on. If anyone wants to watch them, they can watch them, it's up to them. You know, a lot of people used to comment saying it's all wrong, but fuck them. Down to them, innit, really? I had a good old go at this last night. I was trying to get the old points to... Problem is, they're supposed to be 0.35mm. That point in there. If you can see it, just in there. It's meant to be 0.35mm. It's at 30, 0.30. I couldn't get the extra 5 in there because it's so flimsy. It was getting sucked in by the magnets, so I couldn't get it in there. But that's about 0.30, and it says the tolerance is 0.6 of a millimeter. So it's, you know, it's got a tolerance there. It's only 0.5 out if it's 0.30. So, you know, I didn't get a chance to see why we didn't have any spark, because it got too late last night, and I didn't want to be out here too late. I had to be up quite early this morning, around about 4 o'clock. Well, no, about 5 o'clock. But I've got loads of bolts missing, so I don't know where they are. I don't think I've got the guard that goes on here, which is a bit of a pain. That's going to be in the shed somewhere. The choke works now anyway, and the throttle works. I don't think I've actually got any petrol, so I might go out and get some petrol. Stick a bit of petrol in there if I've got any money. Other than that, this is going to be another job for this evening, so there'll be a separate video again getting this up and running. You know, it'd be a real shame if it don't bloody work.